finishing up my first year as president of the MGA, and I think Jay thought it'd be a nice idea if I took a bit of time and talked about the year and some of my impressions. And I really like the idea of talking to you, president to president. The way I see it, though, compared to you, my job is a piece of cake. You see, the MGA doesn't have a kitchen or a chef or a long rough or a denim policy, a cell phone policy, all those issues you hear with a GM or underpaid employees. Maybe I'll stop at that one. But I just want to say I feel your pain. But I also would like to say that through our club surveys, we pretty much know what your policies are on all those issues. On the tournament side of the MGA, Brian Mahoney has taken over for our legendary tournament director, Gene Westmoreland. And Brian was certainly tested early this year with the weather we had, but to no one's surprise, he rose to the occasion and showed his skills and his confidence. And I really do think that this year was certainly one of our most memorable. As usual, our venues this year were incredible. We had a couple of New Jersey classics. We had our senior am at Preakness and our Met Am at Hackensack, and then we had our Met Open on the composite course in Ridgewood. Then we went out for quite a few events out on the island, and we hosted our day of golf at Liberty National, which, as you can imagine, was a spectacular day. And as I look around, most of you have hosted our events over the years, and I really can't thank you enough for your willingness to share your beautiful golf courses with us. They certainly make the MGA look very good. Our tournament winners this year were quite incredible. A New York City policeman won our mid-am, Dennis Lynch, and a 16-year-old amazed us all year long. Cameron Wilson now leads our Player of the Year points. And I got to talk about this. Thank the Lord. Finally, after some close calls, I finally got my first MGA title. As you can imagine, it was very emotional for me. I don't know if there's anything worse than seeing a tall old guy cry, but I did. I really think, though, that was what was most gratifying for me to see was this, our relationship. All of the MGA working with all of you. You know, our mission statement is to first serve our member clubs, just as yours is to serve your club and your membership. And I really think that the best way for us all to accomplish that is through the sharing of information. And I know for a fact that the MGA has been ahead of the curve on that. When you look at our articles in the Met Golfer, which related to the environment and clubs at the crossroad and member services, it got us all thinking. Our past club rep seminars and green channel seminars and president's councils dealt with so many pertinent topics. But these tumultuous times that we're in right now have moved the bar and changed the topics. Where we used to talk about how do we get our members to spend more in the clubhouse, now we talk about how do we keep our members. This year's educational seminars have been certainly the most poignant and even somewhat controversial. And I'm sure today will be equally so. But I'm sure also that you'll be challenged to relook at your views and on many of the issues that we face. I also like to take a minute to just talk about the MGA staff. They have just been so impressive. And it really starts right at the top with Jay Vitola and Jeannie McCooey, and goes right through everybody at Golf Central, right down to our interns. They are so dedicated and work so hard for me, for you, for your clubs, all our causes, and for all of golf. They are amazing, and I can't tell you how proud I am to be associated with all of them. And I'm sure you have also a core group at your club that you feel the same way about. And I think that's why I'm so confident that we're going to get through all this that we're in. It's inspiring to see us all pull through together. And we may be a little bit leaner when we get through all this, but I know we're going to be a lot stronger. Now, I've only touched on a fraction of what the MGA does, but I would like to mention some of our services. You know, that's my job as president. You all know about our handicapping services and our course rating and our highly successful club insurance program, our funding of turf grass research, and our new MGA Membership Advantage program, which is a partnership with Club Court. Jay will talk about that a little bit later on. But then there's something that is so dear to my heart, and that's our MGA Charitable Foundation. It's really done so much to help grow and protect the game. As you would imagine, we did some serious belt tightening this year. But again, our staff and our volunteers stepped up and made sure that our programs, which are the Golf Works program, First Tee, we have 5 facilities around the metropolitan area, our caddy academies, our junior championships, and our educational programs all continue to thrive. And I can't tell you about the pleasure I had, the immense pleasure of seeing the faces of our young people whose lives have been changed through their exposure to this great game of golf. And I think each one of you should be proud that you've been a part of that, as you have supported and hopefully will continue to support our MGA Foundation. There is one more bright spot that I'm exceedingly proud of. We have finally begun construction of our addition to our headquarters at Golf Central. As you may know, our building houses more than a dozen local nonprofit golf associations and really acts as a hub for golf in our area. We've been bursting at the seams for many years, and this extra space is going to give us all the resources we need to continue to serve the game of golf. We expect to be open in May. Please stop by and visit and see a bit of MGA history.